Hi, I'm Robbie and I play the alto saxophone.
What family is the saxophone in?
The saxophone is a woodwind instrument because it has a reed.
What range of notes can the saxophone play?
The saxophone has a wide range. It plays really low and really high. It's best in its middle octave, but it can still play in the upper and lower range.
How do you put the saxophone together?
Well, the saxophone is made up of mainly three parts. You have 1, the body, 2, the neck. So you put the neck and the body like this. And third, you have the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is made up of 3 parts. You have the reed, you have a ligature, and then you have the actual mouthpiece. So you just put the reed on the mouthpiece, put this all together, and you're good to go.
How do you hold the saxophone?
Well, you hold the saxophone with, first you put your neck strap on, and young students usually play sitting down like this with the saxophone on the side. And you put your left hand on the top 3 notes, and your right hand on the bottom. So you hold it like this. But as you grow and become bigger, I guess, you put it in between your legs like this.
What physical skills does the saxophone require?
The saxophone does require some body strength because when you get up, if you play saxophone such as tenor or baritone, they are big instruments, and so you do need a lot of strength to carry them back and forth to school and wherever you're going. You also need to develop really powerful lungs because it takes a lot of air to get sound out of this instrument.
How do you make a sound on the saxophone?
Well, you put your mouth on the mouthpiece right here and blow air into it. It's not as hard as any of the other woodwinds because it's designed in a way that the body gets bigger as it comes down to the bell. It's this big, so the air, it's not as hard to push air through it. But when you blow, the reed vibrates, and the reed makes the sound go through and makes it different pitches depending on which notes or buttons you push.
What is easy about the saxophone for beginners?
What's easy about the saxophone compared to other instruments such as woodwinds is they have actual buttons, whereas the clarinet and flute you have to cover up holes, and most kids don't cover up the holes all the way and it starts to squeak, so they become frustrated. But the saxophone is you just push buttons and the note comes out fairly easily.
Why should kids choose the saxophone?
Well, you should definitely choose the saxophone because it can be played in many different types of bands, and it's a loud and powerful instrument. It has a very nice tone to it, and it's just all around one of the best instruments to play.
Can you give us a demonstration, please?
I would love to.